Always a ton of style coming through the tunnel in New York City. The Knicks confident and composed as they get set to take their home court. A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball. And Donovan said, I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side. So I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it. Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about it.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center, walking down the middle. And for New York, Harkless is out there with Randall. Then it's Barrett, it's Taj Gibson, and it's Payton in a guard position. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams rely on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Here's Mitchell with nobody on. He buries the jumper.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell as a jump shooter, so pure.
Pass to Randall. Over Bogdanovich. Randall no good. And it's Utah's ball. To the middle. And he bends in the layup.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. And Gibson now. It's out the key. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Harkless. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. About 1 minute into the first. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Payton left side to the inside. 5 on the clock. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Conley with it. Picked up by Barrett. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by New York. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by New York. Oh, Barrett. Teardrop shot. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Gibson.
Well, Taj Gibson is so strong on the backboards. His ability to pursue the offensive glass is truly a thing to watch.
You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Here's Payton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Now Payton defending. Passes it to O'Neal. Inside. Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the fourth straight year that he improved his scoring average.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Ingles. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Neely Kina passes to Robinson. 1:58 left in the first. Portis can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Ingles can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Knox. That one off the back iron and out. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Davis on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Portis. Down low. Here's Robinson.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Now, here's Mudiay. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's Ingles. Guarded closer. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against New York. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
free throw drops for Ingles.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
And he can't hit the second.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it.
Here's Ntilikina. They get it back.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
To the paint. Gobert dishes to Davis. And here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wide open. That one misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had the reputations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, we got to be able to focus on us. Obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey, guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they got. We've got Wade Ellington. Bobby Portis out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Ntilikina in at the point. Here's Roudier. The Knicks making the shot. Kicks to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Bogdanovich has got 6. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Harkless kicks to Barrett. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Jazz leading by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 6 points.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
Peyton looking around. It's good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pulls it from the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 13. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that one is off. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Randall against O'Neal. No good that time. Randall with some nice D.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
Peyton can't get it to go.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he just stumbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Peyton, and it's blocked by Conley.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, good with the triple. Knicks trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, Elfrid Payton is unafraid of contact. Really good job drawing the defense and making them pay.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And the pass to Barrett. Peyton against Mitchell. Peyton's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Conley surveying the D. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Payton outside. Softly drops in the floater. Payton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gobert finds Mitchell. Mitchell is double. From deep Ingles. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the middle. Randall down low. Over Ingles. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Bajinski. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is capable of, guys. He pairs imagination with ability. The result is a high-level scorer who at the same time makes everyone around him better.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Limited field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively. Not enough disruption. I mean, like Kenny disrupts me all the time. Not enough disruption.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Gibson. Randall with the ball. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. Randall no good. Utah leading by 15.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. Pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
A different look for New York. Bobby Portis is checked in for Randall. Reggie Bullock comes in for Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Payton. Utah also making some changes. Clarkson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Count it.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Here's Ntilikina. The feed now to Gibson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gibson's got 6 points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Moutier with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. Now Bullock. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first basket.
Boy, floaters are notoriously difficult shots, but Ntilikina makes it look easy.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Bullock. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
New York calls timeout.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right, you consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Kevin Knox comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Ellington is subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles is checked in for Moutier. Now here's Ellington. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Mitchell with it. He's guarded by Bullock. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Ellington, covered by Mitchell. Outside Robinson. Back to Ellington. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Bullock passes to Knox. Passes it to Robinson. And here is Ellington. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz leading by 18. 1:03 left in the third. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this guy's so big and athletic and getting very good at establishing himself on the interior.
Stolen by Mitchell. A solo fast break for the finish. Oh, wow!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Outside Portis. Back to Ellington. Portis against Bogdanovich. Looking to end the run. And to get open is Robinson. Gobert with the defensive effort. Down low. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here is Ellington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Portis kicks to Ellington. Now here's Bullock, and the basket is good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here is O'Neal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. O'Neal hits them both. And here is Payton. Pass to Harkless. Randall down low. Ingles covering. Randall no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
O'Neal passes to Ingles. Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. He gets that one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Randall against Ingles. Randall right side. Trying to get open is Gibson. And there's Randall on the assist by Harkless.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
And the Jazz call time here. Different look for New York. Dotson's checked in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. The pass to Tucker. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside. Bradley trying to break free. Davis takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Harkless. The dish to Randall, just 5 to shoot. The bucket is good. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Goodyear with the ball to the inside. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got his first bucket in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Dotson, guarded by Tucker. Dotson the pass to Randall. Here's Ntilikina. Randall kicks to Harkless. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Ntilikina after the basket by Utah. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for New York. For Utah, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Niang passes to Moutier. Jazz passing it around. Davis kicks to Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Johnson. Passes it to Ntilikina. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Pass to Brent. Over Gibson. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Not only can Smith take contact inside, he's willing to initiate it. That's a great aspect to his game.
Now here's Moutier. Pass to Tucker. Back to Moutier. There's 1:26 left in the game. Over Smith. Moutier with the basket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And it's good, 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here is Smith. Shoots over Bradley. Second chance shot, and no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
And there's the pass to Bradley. Back to Moutier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.